afternoon everybody. It's 30th of April, another month away, 2022, 9:25 in the morning. I'm heading over towards the Roman Wall for a walk out today. It's Saturday. Tonight's day, even though it's a bit forecast for showers, I think. So I'm prepared, like I've got the waterproofs and what here. I was supposed to go over here with Peter from Pete and Shelley's channel a couple of weeks ago, but when we realised it was like Easter weekend, were cancelled, and I tried to contact him and Michelle this morning just to see if they had anything planned, but I couldn't get through to them, so looks like it's a do-it-yourself again today. Just coming down by Allinsford Caravan Park, and see how the day goes. Looking forward to it. Just coming into Choliford, and still gorgeous over here. There's a little place I've been wanting to visit for a long time. There's not exactly many places to park, and it's actually in that gate just there. I might try and catch it on the way back. Just stand at the traffic lights at Choliford to go over the river. But over here there's a nice little bit waterfall, and you can go down to it down through that gate, but getting park's another story. I mean, I can possibly park over this other side I'll do it on the way back if I can. And there's a lay-by up there, I never seen that, so there's a good option. People just tend to park on the grass there as well. So anyway, I've never seen that lay-by before, so that's my answer. Park there and have a walk across. See how far I walk today and see how I feel when I get back this way. If not, I've got it in mind now that there's a lay-by there, so you can always pull up there and have a look. I might go to Keeler Reservoir or something tomorrow, if it's as nice as it is today. And I've got to pass over that bridge again. Well, I don't have to, but I can go that way, and if not, come back that way. Quite a few walkers out and about. I've seen them because they tend to walk on each side of the road on the grass. I'm expecting it to be quite busy up here. Not as busy as it was on Easter weekend, but I'm expecting it quite busy. I think the parking's about £7, I think, to park here. A lot of people park on the outside of the car park, so they don't have to pay. But I always park inside and pay because it helps look after the area. That's where the money goes. So not that far away now, probably maybe it's 15 minutes, something like that. There's a couple walking in the field here and a couple beyond up there. Just coming into a place called Twice Brewed on the old military road. I wasn't sure where to go up there to the right here, Steel Rig in Park. I've gone to the next one. This one takes you to Robin Hood's Tree. That's a new cafe which was built a few years ago. Obviously I passed Steel Rig. There's a Twice Brewed pub, popular place for drinks and stay overnight for people that does a lot of walking and stuff. So yeah, well, I decided to go to the next one where the lake is, which is just a bit further up the road. Doesn't look too bad as far as traffic is concerned. And eventually I should be walking along the top of them hills up there. I just passed some very old motorbikes before. They were that old, they had black and white number plates. So, just wearing a push bike here. Gotta be careful with your push bikes now. Looking up on top of them hills, I can't see anybody. Oh, I can. There's a couple up there. Here's another one of these old motorbikes. Black and white number plate, SV4461. I wonder how old that is. Maybe I'll have to look her up when I get back. Well, I arrived at this place called Caulfields. It's like a man-made lake. I've been here before. Just parked over there in the car park. There's a few people here. There's two buses actually, so that means there's a lot of people up there on the hillside. There's a little bit of insight for that. Caulfields Quarry. I didn't think there's any fish in there, but who knows? Strange things happen, like herons drop them from the sky and they're still alive and all kinds of stuff. So, I'm starting with my jacket off anyway, because it's nice and warm. Water looks lovely. Does look, really looks lovely. A couple of people come behind us, has just been dropped off, so I presume they're walking maybe to the next car park or the one after that, who knows. I'm going to get picked up from there. There's quite a bit of uphill stuff coming, so see you when I get up there a bit. You can actually walk to the top of this peak. Round the back there's some steps to go up, but I'm more interested in heading up over the hills at the minute. There's the steps up to the peak. You can only go beyond the fence, but to get right on the peak you'd have to pass the fence. So this is it. This is the beginning anyway, and we're up that hill. A lot of people coming down now. I'm up on the top. There's a drone just going over the top of my head. Wonder who's flying that and where it's coming from. Probably somebody way up there on the hill. It sounded like a bunch of bees. I thought I was coming across a beehive or something. I was going to bring mine today, but I didn't get it charged up. So this is a Roman wall. Obviously it travels for miles, and it was a lot higher than this in its day. And on the other side it got a hell of a drop. It's big enough to walk along the top. I remember coming here as a school kid and we were all walking along the top. But anyway, that would have been interesting. Something to think about later on. Come back again, fly the drone along the wall. Then you can see the whole idea of the Roman wall. It's only small here, so you can see there's a farm down there, and it's a hell of a drop down there. So to get up and over the top of this wall would have took some doing in its day. And I've just passed like a fort, and there's one of them every mile or something, every mile and a half or something along the wall. Right, we're coming to a very high point. I've got to come up these stairs. So this will be rather tiring by the time I get to the top. But there's no hurry, it's not a race. Take your time. Feel the wind building up. Nice view. And there's the wall all the way around there. Them steps were a little tiring, I tell you. I'm at the top, and then now we're going downhill and then back up again. But that's the Roman wall. Just think, I'm just walking along here. Think of the men that had to put all these stones here. Probably carry them for miles. Thousands upon thousands from the west to the east coast. There's kind of little batches of like 4 and 5 people I'm keep passing. So I'm taking it there all from the coach. Heading back. They've probably been here since 8 o'clock or something. It's 5 to 11 now. I've walked almost 2 miles, basically uphill, so it's quite tiring in the bright sunshine. And now back up again, up these stairs. This ruined stone foundation is the ground floor of a turret or watchtower built by Roman legionary soldiers as part of Hadrian's Wall from AD 122. Originally 2 turrets were placed between larger mile castles which were built about 1 Roman mile apart, and that's what it originally would have looked like. So this is all that's left of it, of course. So it started here, and then it was built up on here, and then went way up so that it would watch right over the hills for anybody approaching. Yeah, many years ago. I've been on this walk before, but I've never been as far as this, so I think the last time I gave up, I think it was another red hot day. And as I remember, I was in a pair of shorts then, so I think that was about 2020. There's a video in there somewhere, like, from the last time I was here. But I've got a choice now. We can either go up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, or walk around. The National Trust shield on the wall. This is where I decide up or around. What do you think? Up it is. I'm not filming while I'm climbing, like, but I'll back on the camera when I get to the top, when I get my breath back. I got to the top, breathing a bit heavy now, and as I mentioned before, no sooner do you get on the top, you're way back down again, then way back up again. So I think I'll park here for 5 minutes and have a quick cup of tea before I tackle the next one. Right, I enjoyed that cup of tea. Now this next one is 3 or 4 times the height of the one I've just climbed. There's a guy up there, works for the National Trust. He's measuring the wall in different places, marking notes down. He's just near where I was sitting before. Right, off we go, see you when I get to the top. Just got to the top of the hill. Come across this gate here, Thourughly National Park. Keep dogs on the lead, please close the gate. And then another hill. Just one up there, another up there, another. Quite punishing actually. Big difference from walking along the dirt, walking back. Anyway, on we go. I'm planning on walking the steel rig, which I think's about another 1.5 miles yet, but it all seems to be uphill anyway. There we go. There's 3 steps here on the wall. I went up, there's 3 on the other side. Let's have a look. Nope, gate's locked. Let's have a look. Shut the gate first. That's just a case for my camera, because I've just took it out of my pocket. Right, let's have a looky. Up, up. It says there, public footpath. So you're allowed to go over the top of there. and walk up that side if you didn't want to walk up this side. But I'm on this side, so I'll just stay on this side. Right, see when we get to the top. Just down again and up again. That last one was a long climb, like long climb. This one looks even worse. Can't have been much further, like over the top of that hill and away along there, and then maybe over the top of that peak over there, and it looks like we must almost be there. Bit windy up here. I got to the top, obviously you can hear the wind come across this, whatever you call it, trig point or something. It's just up here on top of the hill. Really, it's probably another good place to have a cup of tea, but I'll hang fire. Lovely view from up here. Not that you can see much on this camera, but really the view is gorgeous. And steel rig is just down here. With Robin's Hood tree. I can actually see it from here, but it's once again you're not picking up on this camera. Should have my zoom camera with us, but never mind. There's a lake over there in the distance, and anyway, I'll walk down. I'll get the steel rig, and then I think about heading back. I might try a different route. See what happens. I think there's a pathway just here, but I've never been on it. We'll have to get the steel rig and have a look from there. Just came down here and it looks like somebody's nicked half the stone from here to build a single wall. That's the way it looks anyway, because obviously there's the main wall. Look how thick it is, and this is just a normal like farm wall. So it looks like they've took all this away and built that for whatever reason at some point. Suppose it's still the Roman wall, like, if it's the same stone it looks it. But yeah, it's definitely took all this away, without a doubt. Message on my phone, but I cannot say it. I'll have a look and see what that's all about. This sheep is given birth. The head's hanging out the back. It's looking at me as if to help. I used to do it when I was young. I know. I used to do it when I was younger, but I haven't got the clothes on to help you, and I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting in these states. Sorry. It's pushing away, but I think the lamb's dead. Never mind, what a shame. Aye, see its head hanging out the back. So it almost looks like it's dead. I feel like jumping over the wall and helping it. But can you imagine the state I'm going to be in? Nah, I cannot. Having to walk along like that. It's alright when you're on the farm, you can get washed in it, but anyway, it's a farmer's job, that, not mine. I got the steel rig, it's just there where them trees are. So then I've seen it like a step over the wall and what looks like a bit of a pathway. So I'm presuming that this is the alternative path on the way back. But it splits here, one goes that way, which will just take us back to where I come from. And another kind of basic path. I'm going to look over the top of this hill, see what's over there. I couldn't find an alternative route, so I've just come back the way I came. And I'm looking for that sheep again. There's a sheep there, but I don't know if it's the same one. That's got no lamb hanging out of it, so I can't remember where it was. It was somewhere here. I'll keep looking. I found it. It's just over this wall here somewhere. I think I might have walked past it about now. Still there, poor soul, trying. Definitely dead, the old lamb. Hence was having trouble in passing it. I've just sat back down where I sat on the way there, and the three women just went past me and they're climbing that big hill where I climbed. One's already on the top, the middle one is plodding on, the bottom one's having a little break for a second. She's finding it pretty difficult. It was a steep climb, mine, and I've sat down here and I'm cold now. Wind's getting up, weather's changing, it is forecast for rain today, but hopefully I get back to the car park before it comes down. But for the meantime, before I move away, I'm going to have my jacket on and my hat again, because as I say, the wind's getting up. I'm using the wireless mic at the minute, so to try and stop the wind. Sometimes this downhill part is as tough as going up, because it's footing's not very good. I'm glad I've got my new Berghaus on my feet, that is. At least I've got some grips and stuff. And the Roman wall gets wide again there. You just got to watch where you're going, that's all. At least most of it There's not too much steep climbs now going back. Most of it was on the way to Thourughly. And there was some canny climbs there, mine. I got quite warmed up at times. Quite warmed up. I've got my coat and hat on now again. But once I get up this next hill, I'll probably be taking it off. Why the National Trust guy's gone. Doing his measurement to the wall. Thoroughly enjoyable though. Really enjoyed it. What's this? Erosion control. Help us to protect the archaeology. Please do not walk in single file. Avoid walking in worn lines in the grass. National Trail. Supported by the lottery. Wow. Take care, keep your distance from the animals. That was just some farmer's truck thing going past. Right, we're way back uphill, see how warmed up we get. What makes some people so miserable? All I've had all day is good morning, good afternoon. And then there was a bloke just walking up them steps there. And I got to the top, waited for him, because there's only enough room for one. He gets to the top and just walks past us as though I wasn't even there. I thought, you miserable git. Do you know what I mean? I even says to him, I says, you're welcome. Never replied. I don't know. Some people, what makes them like that? What makes people? Well, the majority seems to be fine. What makes the odd one like that? Can't even acknowledge somebody who's standing waiting for them to get past. It's like when you're in your corner and you flash them through and they just ignore you. Aye. The odd miserable sod in this world. I can see my car park way in the distance, like. Still about a mile yet, I think, give or take. But I, miserable twat. Unbelievable. Try me little 3-time zoom on this little chaffinch. Just sitting on a branch there. Once again, wish I had my zoom camera. What a lovely little singer. I hope the microphone's picking it up. Yeah. And there's another one along there somewhere calling back. Aye, well, anyway. Still singing away. Anyway, it's all downhill from here. So, easy going. Back to the car park. Have me second sandwich. Corned beef with ketchup on. I only brought one bag of crisps, so they're gone. I'll have my second sandwich, maybe 2 little cups of tea. Because only little ones in the flask. And then head back home. Car park looks quite busy now. There was 2 buses parked next to me, but they're gone. But it does look quite busy. And I've just passed quite a few people going in the opposite direction. And here we are, back where we started from. So, didn't get rained on anyway, that's the main thing. It's a nice walk, that. Be tired out on my drive home. I think it's about 38 miles, something like that. Something like that. Just got a text message. Aye, so it was a good walk. There was a tiny couple of splashes of rain and I thought I'm going to get soaked here, but it just passed. So yeah, I wonder if there's any fish in there. I've never seen anybody fishing, ever. And I've been here loads of times with many different people over the years. Right, so let's go and have a rest. Let's sit down and a cup of tea. I just came back a different way. Well, I'm going back a different way. And this is Hayden Bridge. And we're looking at Hayden Bridge crossing. And there's a train just gone past. So we've got the lights on red. And off we go. Bad place for these cars to park here, mind. Causing a bit of disruption for people that's coming back and forwards. I've never been in Hayden Bridge for donkeys, like. Donkeys years. When I used to go up and do it to Carlisle, I was always on the bypass, but before that you had to come through Hayden Bridge. So now I'm just on the outskirts of it now. There's a nice river there next to the Anchor Hotel, and just up here you join the bypass, which comes from the right because it comes round the back. And then we're on the A69, and then the next place we'll come to is Hexham, which is about 2 or 3 miles down the road. There you are, Carlisle to the right, Hexham to the left. And this is the A69 here. This is the traffic coming from the west. Yeah, well, that was thoroughly enjoyable. Apart from the miserable git who spoiled it, but anyway, that's just that one person. But I enjoyed it, and I'll get back and have a nice fresh cup of tea instead out of a flask. Sort this video out. Charge the cameras up and maybe think about where I might be off to tomorrow. I might go up to Kielder. I've still got the 4 Isles to do yet, like. But we'll see what tomorrow brings anyway. See what the weather's like when I get up.